from having any non-work contact of a sexual nature. No doubt the trio of bastards they worked for had fed her some story. They were good at that. Probably why they were successful. No, Tessa wanted to know why they'd told him about her contract. Because they want me to get close to you, to fuck you, and find out if you've been selling us out. Right now I hate my goddamn job, but I want you more. Because when they changed mine, I asked about yours. You know why.
I do.
Good. Can you think of a single reason I can't come in, strip you down, and make love to you? Tell me right now. Even by the dim lights of the porch, he saw color flush her cheeks.
Did you mean what you said on Christmas Eve?
Every word. Tessa dragged in a shaky breath as she stared at him with big green eyes. Finally, she stepped back, her baby pink toenails a soft splash of color against the white tile of her foyer.
Then there's no reason at all. Come in.
Chapter 1. March 3rd, the previous year. Welcome to the jungle. A smile played at Caleb Edgington's mouth as the one-man welcoming committee waited, hand outstretched, just inside the office. He shut the door behind him and shook it. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to be here. Come on in. Before I introduce you around, do you prefer Chase or... I'll answer to almost anything, but most people call me Zyron. Mr. Garrett is my dad, and Chase is a stupid-ass name. Not sure what my mother was thinking with that. The former colonel and his new boss laughed. Zyron it is. Mind telling me where that nickname came from? He kind of did, because he'd probably get ribbed for it. But since one of the people who had stuck him with that moniker worked here, Zy knew he wasn't getting out of it. Some of the assholes I served with in Afghanistan decided I looked like Zac Efron. I'm not sure it was a compliment. Since they basically called you pretty, I'm not sure it was either. You poor bastard. Yes, sir. How long have you been stateside? Flew out of Qatar 3 days ago. Still enjoying that jet lag, are you? Yes, sir. It had been particularly wicked when his alarm went off at 5 a.m. for his morning run. Then you'll probably need some coffee while I introduce you to the others. Zy nodded. I'd appreciate it. You got it. The colonel stepped aside and settled a big, war-worn hand on the nearby desk and directed his attention to the woman behind it. This is Aspen, our temporary receptionist.
Hi.
The woman, a 30-ish brunette with big glasses and a granola vegan vibe, smiled. Nice to meet you. He nodded her way. She'll be here for another couple of weeks. Our usual receptionist, Tessa, is on maternity leave, so Aspen has been filling in. And you know this guy. Zy saw his old buddy, Forrest Scott, lumbering in his direction and met him halfway. Hey, man. Now I remember why everyone calls you Trees. It's been a few months, so I'd forgotten how damn tall you are. The big guy pulled him in for a bro hug. Bite my ass. You're not my type. He slapped Trees on the back. Yeah, they sometimes exchanged insults and pretended to bust each other's balls, but Trees was more like a brother to Zy than a brother with whom he shared blood. He was grateful for the day Uncle Sam had introduced them. In the last 9 years, Trees had saved his life, in more ways than one. Hell, he wouldn't have this job now if not for his best friend. Instead, he probably would have jumped from contracting gig to contracting gig in one Middle Eastern war zone after another, a little more miserable each day. But Louisiana was good, and it was far from Silicon Valley, exactly what he needed to return to the States in peace. Back here you'll find a coffee bar. I have the office to the left. The colonel pointed down the hall. In the corner by the window. The guy on the phone? That's Cutter Bryant. He's former military and a local from nearby Sunset. The whip-lean guy with the angular face and blonde hair held up a hand and waved. Zy waved back. The guy settling into the desk beside him is Josiah Grant. The colonel dropped his voice. Former CIA. Big buff Josiah stood and held out his hand. Don't hold that against me. Zy shook with him. You got it. What's your background?